and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Molly Kate Bannister, and this year I served as the student body vice president. I ask now, at this time, for you to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good morning, and welcome to the graduation of the class of 2024. My name is Ansley Lightsey, and I served as the student body secretary this past year. Today, I will be opening this ceremony in prayer. Please bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing everyone here today to celebrate the great accomplishments of our graduating class of students. Thank you for providing an incredible support system of family, friends, and faculty that have shaped us to become the people we are today. I pray that you may fill us with peace and tenacity as we enter this next chapter of our lives. I hope that we can take the knowledge and lessons learned in these past 4 years and work to achieve great success. I pray that you may ease all our worries for the future and guide us through the unique plan you have for each one of us. Help us to remain confident in your love as we move through the challenges of our future. No matter where we go next, I pray that we can continue to glorify you through every experience we encounter. I ask that you equip us with your grace, love, and forgiveness as we work to make a positive impact on the world around us. In Christ's name we pray, amen.
Good morning, Mann students, proud loved ones, esteemed faculty, GCS board members, Miss Glenda Morrison-Fair, Miss Michelle Goodwin-Caldwell, Miss Linda Leventis-Wells, Miss Anne-Marie Middleton, Dr. Ann Presley, Miss Angie Mosley, and whoever thought having us sing at 8 a.m. would be a great idea. Much appreciated. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for gracing us with your presence on this monumental day, marking the end of 13 years packed with victory, defeats, and enough good chaos to rival a Netflix series. I'm Braden Freeman, and I've had the pleasure of serving as your student body president the past year. As we embark on our journeys beyond the walls of Mann, I want to leave you with 3 simple words: center, focus, and recenter. So let's talk about obstacles. I'm not just referring to the typical high school hurdles. I'm talking about surviving global pandemics, tackling never-ending ed puzzles from Ms. Kreider, and navigating through more plot twists in a Marvel movie. But hey, we made it. In all seriousness, each one of you has a unique path to greatness, different from the person seated beside you, but greatness nonetheless. By graduating from high school, you've embarked on the journey to greatness, proving yourself to be more capable than 9% of the country's workforce. We're talking about dropout losers like Jay-Z, Robert Downey Jr., and Albert Einstein. But hey, when I talk about individual greatness, it's not about one of us being the next president or Elon Musk. I mean all of us achieving greatness in our own lives, our relationships, our faith, our passions, and our convictions. We must find what makes our hearts sing and center our lives around that. No one else can define your greatness for you. Next, prioritize focus. Amid the chaos and self-doubt that life throws your way, block out the noise. Nurture your heart and mind and surround yourself with loving people. Your tribe is essential. These are the individuals who will celebrate your victories and support you through battles you've yet to fight. Proverbs 27:17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Your people will help you regain focus when life tries to derail you. Lastly, recenter. Growing up, my parents would always ask me a simple yet profound question: did you help someone today? It's a question that stuck with me. In pursuing your greatness, never forget the importance of serving others. 1 Peter 4:10 reminds us, Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. Regardless of circumstance, always recenter your journey toward greatness to be a beacon of light for others. Today you receive your high school diploma, a ticket to the next chapter of your life. Take a moment to pause, reflect, and express gratitude to those who have supported you along the way. Center, focus, and recenter your lives as you continue to grow into the incredible individuals you are. God bless, and may our paths cross again. Congratulations, class of 2024.
While our chorus prepares to sing, I would like to take time to recognize our career and technology completers. As recognized by the South Carolina Department of Education, a pathway completer is a student who has completed 3 or 4 units of a program of study in our career and technological education career clusters. These students have demonstrated a commitment and perseverance to complete their pathway over the last 4 years. This accomplishment is recognized by a green, yellow, and white pathway completer cord. This year at J.L. Mann High School, we had 162 pathway completers. At this time, would all the J.L. Mann Career and Technological Education pathway completers please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to all of our career and technology completers.
Now is the time to follow the wind.
Thank you, JL Chorus. While they are returning to their seats, I would like to take this time to recognize all of our college and career ready students. To be honored as college ready, a student has to either score a 3 or higher on an AP exam, pass 6 dual credit hours, score a 20 or higher on the ACT, a 10/20 or higher on the SAT. To be considered career ready, a student either has to be a CTE completer, who we previously recognized, earn a silver, gold, or platinum credential on the Win or Work keys, score a 31 on the ASVAB, or successfully complete a state-approved work-based learning experience. The 476 seniors who have earned the college and career-ready distinction are recognized today by wearing a blue and gold cord. Congratulations to all of our college and career-ready patriots. Once again, I would like to join our student body president, Braden Freeman, in welcoming all of our distinguished guests, Ms. Glenda Morrison-Fair, Ms. Michelle Goodwin-Caldwell, Ms. Linda Leventis-Wells, Ms. Anne Marie Middleton, Dr. Ann Presley, Ms. Angela Mosey, and Dr. Megan Mitchell-Hofler. Good morning, class of 2024. Today is a day of celebration and reflection. I am honored to stand before you this one final time to talk about sowing and reaping, or to put it plainly, actions and consequences. Sowing and reaping is a timeless concept that can teach us much about life. First, and I know you've heard this from me before, you will reap what you sow. Throughout your years here, you have sown seeds of hard work, perseverance, and dedication. The knowledge and skills you have acquired, the friendships you have nurtured, and the challenges you have overcome are direct results of your efforts. As you move forward, remember your actions and attitudes will shape your future, both positively and negatively. Sow seeds of integrity, action, and perseverance to reap a harvest of purpose. Second, you will reap more than you sow. A single seed can produce a bountiful harvest far greater than its initial size. Similarly, the small, consistent efforts you put in today will yield significant results in the future. The late night study sessions, the group projects, the moments of pushing beyond what you thought you could do will multiply into opportunities and successes beyond any single action. Trust that all your combined small seeds add to the harvest of your character. Lastly, you will reap in a different season than you sow. Patience is crucial in this journey. The seeds you plant today may not yield results, may not yield immediate results, but with time they will grow and bear fruit. The tomato plant from seed to fruit takes 90 days, the avocado tree more than 5 years, and the mighty oak tree may take 80 years to reach its full height. Regardless, sometimes long after the initial effort, embrace the waiting periods, knowing that every seed has its season. As you graduate today, take these lessons of sowing and reaping with you. Understand that the efforts you make, the integrity you maintain, and the patience you practice will shape your future. Class of 2024, may your journey be filled with abundant harvest, and congratulations.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Eden Burrell, and I'm very grateful to share this moment with you today. We made it. We're graduating. I know speeches can be nice, but most of us just really want to walk across that stage right now, so I'm going to keep this short. There's a quote that has helped me have a more positive outlook on life. It reads, "Experience is what you get when you don't get what you want." I know you're probably thinking, what does this 18-year-old know about experience? And you're right, I don't have as much experience as many of you in this room, but I can assure you that this quote comes from a highly credible source, a fortune cookie I cracked open in 9th grade. I'm not quite sure why I kept this small sliver of paper displayed on the bottom shelf of my closet for 4 years, but something about it gives me a sense of peace. We've made it through so many things we didn't want to do. We survived standardized testing, a no phone or headphone policy, the blocking of YouTube, Quizlet, and practically everything other than the dictionary. We persevered through a global pandemic, advisory, and SmartPass. Of the things I listed, SmartPass, our lovely digital bathroom pass system, was definitely among one of the most notable. It may seem trivial to you adults, but logging into SmartPass, setting the pass to the correct classroom and corresponding color of bathroom, hunting around for the suspiciously stained lanyard, traveling stall to find toilet paper, and embarking on a journey to a nearby bathroom to scavenge some soap, all in under 5 minutes, is actually harder than it sounds. This experience teaches hustle, creativity, and compromise, all skills we will need in real life. So thank you, SmartPass, for teaching these valuable lessons. Of all the things we've had to do, graduating high school wasn't one of them. We could have dropped out at the age of 16, but here we are. We did it, and we're making our loved ones so proud. I found a compelling sentiment while procrastinating on TikTok, and I would like to share it with you. It reads, "Be kind to your parents. It's their first time living a life too." I feel that this quote is a good reminder to give all of our loved ones, or better yet, everyone, some patience and grace. Speaking of our loved ones, I want to thank everyone who helped me get to where I am today. It wouldn't have been possible without the support and guidance from my family, friends, teachers, and coaches. Thank you for everything. I know we all have a unique idea of what we want our lives to look like, and I'm confident that we will accomplish great things. I wish everyone the best of luck in their future and in their future endeavors, and again, congratulations on this huge milestone. Thank you.
Thank you, and good morning. I'm Anika, and I'm grateful to be standing here as this year's valedictorian, and as an avid New York Times mini crossword fan. I'm sure most of you are familiar with the daily crossword, the big one. The mini is for those of us that aren't as good at it and need a smaller version. And I love the other games, good connections or a Wordle from time to time, especially in the back of Miss Kreider's classroom. But the mini has been there for me through thick and thin, including all 4 years of high school. Though I learned a lot from my teachers and my mentors, who I am so grateful for, I also learned a lot from those 5x5 tiles. The mini crossword to me demonstrates resilience. Most of the time, I have to move between rows and try out different wrong answers before I can understand a difficult clue. We all understand that spirit of adaptability. We entered high school with half-covered faces, divided into red, blue, green, and purple, finding ourselves and each other through screens. But we persevered. We made it through all the 11:59 deadlines and sweaty pep rallies and even a few SoundCloud diss tracks. We were resilient, and we emerged stronger because of it. Class of 2024, I hope you're all proud of the hard work you put in to be here. I know it wasn't easy, but we did it. The mini crossword also reminds me that I'm never playing alone. When I'm stuck in the game or in life, I'm grateful to have people around me that are always there to help me figure out the clues. My 4 grandparents who taught me to dream big, my parents, Amma and Nana, who have shown me all the love in the world and never let the word impossible into my vocabulary, my brother and best friend Adi, my friends, and so many more people who were there to give us a hint when we needed it and celebrate with us on days like this when the puzzle is finally solved. It wouldn't be possible without all of them. Patriots, I know that taking this next step is scary. Our mini crossword, our life as we know it, is growing much larger and starting to look a lot like the real thing. The clues are getting harder, and we may be less certain of how it all fits together. But if we remain resilient and rely on the community around us, I know we will succeed. And class of 2024, as we go out into the world and do good, I hope we also remember to embrace the moments of joy in our life, no matter how many they are. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the graduation ceremony for J.L. Mann High School Class of 2024. Thank you for coming to celebrate this special occasion. We have worked very hard over the years for this honor and are excited to walk across the stage to receive our diplomas. The Class of 2024 asks you to honor us by giving each graduate their time and their spotlight as we walk across the stage. Please do not yell, clap, or cheer when our names are called. You love us, we know this. You support us, we know this also. But when you interrupt the ceremony, regardless of your good intentions, you rob us from our spotlight, our special time. When you clap, all eyes in the arena turn to you when they should be on us. When you proudly cheer, everyone's attention is on you and none of it is on us. Again, we simply ask that you hold your applause until after all names have been called, so you do not rob or steal the spotlight away from us during this brief yet monumental moment in our lives. Again, thank you for coming and for all you have done in our lives.
Annika Narayan Crovey, Eden Danielle Burrell, Emily Michelle Lovegrove, Mackenzie Madison Hayes, Ansley Lanier Lightsey, Ella Madeline Foster, Ava Catherine Norton, Braden Cooper Freeman, Robert Tyson Anderson, Ashley Marie Chittum, Margaret Kate Bannister, Marion Carter Darby, Elena Marie Garcia, Kaylee Akia Maribel, Yara Abuzur, Anna Miller Adams, Anne Marie Adams, Elizabeth Mitchell Adams, Nathaniel Brailsford Adams, Nolan Gray Adams, Quentin Edward Adams, Michaela Marie Tanae Akins, Melvin Albert, Sally Yusuf Ali, Sarah Yusuf Ali, Jazari Antonio Allen Wilson, Camilla Andrea Alvarez, Guillermo Bronco de Jesus Guerra Amesha, Jessica Anaya Montalvo, Ethan James Anderson, Jocelyn Kamora Lee Anderson, Jaden Amari Arnold. Jamijah Kilea Austin. Zaria Gabriela Aves. Kunal Abhijit Bakre. Iris Valeria Balone. Sarah Carlisle Bantower. Lucas Robert Reinhardt. Mia Denise Austin. Eden Claire Banks. Katie Annabelle Batson in absentia. Ezra Braxton Beam. James Hunter Beeson. Audrey Alexis Bell. Jaden Nylea Tari Bell. Jakari Tanaj Bennett. Neve Shemaiah Angel Benson. Ernest Michael Berardi. Jelani Ian Berry. Jahari Berry. Braden Daniel Best. Honey Noemi Betanco Castillo. Sonali Santhosh Bhatt. Elise Catherine Bird. Dominic D'Artagnan Joaquin Blackburn. Robert Boone Blinston. Ryan Matthew Blocker. Noah Anthony Bolheis. Jaden Malik Booker. Aaliyah Buasaba. Michael Bowden C. Matthew Michael Bowers. Caitlin Kiani Bolin. Christian Emmanuel Brennan. Margaret Reinhardt Brannon. Catherine Perry Brawley. Jacasia Tajay Bruton. Mackay Paul Brooks. Olivia Simone Brooks. Please hold your applause. Victoria Riley Brooks. Janasia Lachey Brown. Malcolm Javari Brown. Margaret Ann Brown. Anaya Naomi Bruckner. Stella Ruth Buchanan. Maya Elise Buckle. Zoe Mariah Bourgeois in absentia. Lorand Richard Booksar. Austin Matthew Burns. Kamali Twain Burton. Jocelyn Ann Bush. Wilfer Bustamante Jr. Seth Eli Byron Cogdell. Turner Glenn Koglarkin. Emmanuel Manasseh Campbell. Journey Danielle Charlie Cannon. Win Qua David Cow. Eva Lowly Cardenas. Matthew William Carl. Cassidy Brooke Carlson. Wesley Charles Carpenter. Diego Armando Carpio Nicholas. Hannah Natasha Karstensen in absentia. Amaya Badria Carter. Rico DeMarcus Carter, Jr. Samuel Alamayu Casey. Isaiah Anthony Castano. Iriani Marie Castillo Reynoso. Tierra Lene Chandler. Malik Sincere Chappelle Boyd. Caroline Blair Charles. Santiago Andres Chernas Solis. Kawa Cherubin Lima. Victor Olegovich Chetverikov. Juan Sebastian Chiquisa Niviello. Amaje Damon Choice. Jill Christiansen. Benjamin Owen Clark. Lillian Elizabeth Clark. Jillian Mary Clark. Allison Katie Klaus. Dylan Harrington Clay. Grayson Prothro Clay. Julia Ann Rodriguez Clements. Emily Elizabeth Cochran. Joshua Keyshawn Cole. Erica Catherine Combs. Peyton Louise Congleton. Jeremy Jeremiah Cook, Jr. Jalen Cooley. Elijah Kennedy Copeland. Yandalise Marie Cortez Sierra. Sophie June Coulter. Ella Mackenzie Coltrap. Dylan Kate Cox. Olivia Marie Cox. Sarah Frances Cox. Colin Alexander Crane. Camden Patrick Crimmins. Joel Perez Crespo. Tucker Camden Oliver Cronk. Jessica Jimena Cruz Reynoso. Gabriel Izell Cunningham. Jalea Cunningham. Jemiah Trainique Curitan. Leanne Elizabeth Curry. Devin Jalen Danzy. Devin Alexander Davenport. Precious Joy David. Thomas James Davidson. Jenna Reagan Davis. Latara Cheyenne Davis. Leela Rose Davis. William Preston Davis. Jalen Diana Dawkins. Karen Roseno de Sousa Govia. Baptiste Francois Olivier Dubobert de Genlis in absentia. Sydney Shive Dean. Amelia Hunter Deese. Evan Mercedes Christine Debner. Leo Demonbrin, Terrence DeMarcus Dendy, Diego Gabriel Diaz Contreras, Brady James Dickerson, Ava Michelle Dix, Anaya Taisha Dillard, Ramon Jeremiah Dillard, Raymond Jason Dillard Jr., Madison Ariana Dillman, Jachias Ajorvion Durton in absentia, Brooke Elizabeth Domark, Rachel Christine Domark, John Matthew Stanley Dorkings, Cameron Alexander Douglas, Tyler Downs, Jameer Tyler Drayton, Haley Lynn Drew, Samari Naquin Drummond, Gustavo Rafael Duarte Chirinos, Robert Milton DeBose IV, Kendall Avery Dungy, Karin Adair Dunlavy, Coleman Nathaniel Dunlap, Gabrielle Allison Dunlap, Charles Jackson Durham, Mariah Elaine Durham, William Glenn Durham, Hannah Augusta Durst, Davis Graham Edmonds, Kiasha Irie Ellerby, Nicholas Brian Christopher Elrod, Nathan Espino Hernandez, Ella Margaret Etheridge, Elizabeth Miles Ferris in absentia, Ethan Myers Farquharson, Cameron Gabriella Fell, Sinai Levon Ferguson, Kenton Edward Fields, Addison Lynn Fish, Marlene Flores Barajas, Olivia K. Fogel, Kevin Enrique Franco, Jaziel Amor Dinero Franco, Jonah Ryan Friedman, Aniria Kemery Fuller, Carolina Naomi Gallegos, in absentia, Dream Sakai Gardner Bigby, Isabella Sophia Garosi, Kamari Leanne Gash in absentia, Jennings Victoria Gaston, Sebastian Gaviria, Nikos Fotios Gassis, Matthew Leo Genest, Knox Tolliver Gibson, Micah Xavier Giles, Samuel Joseph Gilmer, Dontavius Jatwan Gist Jr., Promise Nevaeh Gist, Grace Lillian Gazowski. Diamond Andre Goodjohn. Mia Michelle Goodman. Sajai Majine Goodman. Lucille Nicole Gordon Vaughn, in absentia. Tyler Daniel Gossett. Landon Alexander Graham. Bailey G. Grant. Briley Elizabeth Gray. Isabel Marie Grayson, in absentia. Precious Renaya Grayson. Cameron Marcus Green. Annika Bailey Greer. Ashley Renee Groves Gray. Alyssa Rose Gundrum. Kiara Naridia Guzman Borjon. Harold Guzman Savadra. Landon Victor Hall. Zachary Baker Hansen. Jordan Bryce Harder. Philip John Harding. Sanaya Sieva Hardy. Thomas Kirkland Hardy III. Sierra Alexa Harley. William Edward Harner. Sienna Rain Harper. Jaden Alec Harriet. Amaya Yvette Harris. William James Harris Jr. Emma Lane Haver. Nicholas Thomas Healy. Haley Ann Helms. Daniel Andreas Hanau. I love you, Daniel! Anna Catherine Henderson. Reese Jarrett Hensley. Karaya Ayana Hens. Jose Julian Hernandez Corona, in absentia. Haley Alyssa Herndon. Atayana Kamora Hester. Garrett Blaine Hicks. Jared Daniel Hicks. Sydney Kate Hill. Isabella Mata Hodge. Aiden Hogan. Anaya Emery Nicole Hogan. Yasmin Amaria Holiday. Mallory Nicole Holmes. Haley Marissa Holda. Hunter Jackson Howard. Jornaya Yanni Hudson. Zytavius Shamond Hughes. Reagan Kathleen Hunt. Yuki Igeta. Emily Grace Ivester. Brianna Andrea Jackson. Brianna Aquabia Jackson. Maikiera Nikia Jackson. Aubrey Taylor Johnson, Davion Larod Johnson, Maggie Mae Johnson, Micaiah Zion Johnson, Merrick Elizabeth Johnson, Makiera Angelique Johnson, Nasir Jutor Johnson, Paris Janae Johnson, Taquasia Soleil Johnson, Brandon David Jones, Gavin Michael Jones, Kariah Tiana Ellen Jones, Lucas Burton Jones, Hunter Lawton Jordan, Michael Weifeng Jers, Spirit Fredasia Lashir Keller, Shay Alexis Kelly, Michael Abdullah Khoury, Cindy Q, Jonathan Elijah Kirksey, William Henry Neeland, Logan Joseph Kazansky, Grace Rudy Kubala, James Alexander Kupferer, Logan Craig Kaiser, William Riley Kaiser, L. Rachel LaForge, Arvin Maharaj Lakshman, Miles Joshua Landis, Annalise Claire Langston, Brennan Callaghan Quinn Langston Smith, Courtney Brianna Lattimore, Caitlin Rose Latta, Jacob Everett Lawler, Cooper Cademan Lee, Jersey Dawn Lee, Kendall Amari Lee, Piper Kenzie Lee, Javakas Perian Jamal Mackey, Matthew Charles Leiby, Rodrigo Lira, Lucy Kirkland Lightcap, Justin Lewis Lilly, Hangda Liu, Harley Reed Lazarick, Catherine Margaret Lombell, Reagan Lydia Luby, Madison Ward Lovelace, Landon Wayne Lovelace, Graydon Andrew Lucas, Lily Ryan McBride, Jackson Cato Masika, Kimante Deshawn Mackey, Sarah Elizabeth Madison, Ariane Moucher, Jillian Lane Malcolm, Taylor Lynn Malone, Jamarion Maurice Mangle, Ryan Michael Maloney, Aaliyah Messiah Mangum, Brenley Noel Manwaring, Marco Emilio Marcelo, Caldwell Sebastian Marigliano, Benjamin Robert Markowitz, Lily Grace Marlin, Ella Scarlett Moronic, Larry Eleazar Marquez, David Alejandro Martinez Hernandez, Talisha Carolyn Martin Smith, Isabella Giovanna Masella, Victor Moser Matos, Jaden Allen May, Anton Jadarius Macbeth. Again, please hold your applause. Thank you. James Benton McBride, Peyton Connor McBroom, Michael Amir McClellan, Matthew Anthony McClelland, Patrick Riley McEwen, Alexander Thomas McDaniel, Alyssa Isabella McDuffie, Mackenzie Kiera McDuffie, Preston Brooks McGaha, Benner Adams McEwen, Jonathan Levon McKinney Evans Jr., David Jacob Meyer, Mariana Mahia Anau, Mariana Mendoza, Valentina Menendez, Trinity Gabrielle Metcalf, Claudia Ryan Metka, Mackenzie Elise Meyer, Reagan Elizabeth Meyer, William Andrew Milet, Gabriela Millan Ortega, Aiden Thomas Miller, Alexandra Claire Miller, Lillian Louise Miller, Olivia Noel Miller, Dolce Thomas Nevion Mills, Amitesh Mohanty, Jamar Morales Mencia, Neftali Betsabi Morales Martinez, Christopher William Morsiglio, Declan Alexander Moray, Jeremiah Germain Moore, Rachel Marie Marica, Jillian Lee Moroso in absentia, Jeremy Hunter Morton, Dominic Joseph Moshella, Kaori Harmony Moses, Rowan Dale Mudge, Annalise Keys Nelly, Avery McKell Nelson, Danny Wong Nguyen, Nathan Donald Nye, Quadarius Laveldrick Norris, Tasiah Jade Nunley, Camden Levi Ogle Oaks, Kennedy Michael Oaks, Carson Riley Oates in absentia, Nylea Trinity Oglesby, Gabriel Garcia Oliveira, Lillian Elizabeth Ortega Vasquez, Caleb McCree Pace. Alyssa Marie Elena Palmer. Lily Ann Marie Palmer. Akash Parajuli. Anuj Manoja Paramba. Sophia Pardal Safair. Jeanette Ariana Parrott. Johan Abad Pastrana Blanco. J. Jatin Kumar Patel II. Luis Enrique Pedroso Rodriguez Alves. Michael Haas Pestrak. Grace Ellen Peters. Jalen Rodriguez Peterson. Valentina Pilar Petrillo Aguirre. Victor Isaac Pham. Ashton Tweet Phillips. Martin Bailey Pierce, Jr. David Alexander Pietrobono. Acacia Charday Pippin. Thanisha Pujari. Shrika Pusapati. Aiden Bryson Pope. Tyson D'Angelo James Porter. Nathan Burke Porterfield. Anna Nelson Potter. Starkia Landasia Powers. Giovanna Festino Prado. Audrey Grace Prokillo. Nicole Miracle Kwashi. Rashad Ronaldus Summers. Jalen Keon Ray. Maya Denise Miracle Redrick. Mia Fiorella Rendon Borges. Takaya Nicole Renrick. Clyde Holbrook Rentz IV. Miriam Bagat Rezkala. Luisa Fernanda Ricardo Soto. Ayana Nicole Richardson. Charles David Ridge. Harper Donald Riggins, in absentia. Moesha Jean Riley. Paris Keon Christopher Riley. Caleb Gregory Roberts. Emily Lynn Roberts. Catherine Ann Roberts. Mariah Lilla Robertson. Olivia Elise Rodriguez. Samuel Rodriguez Hernandez. Juan Pablo Rodriguez Lopez. Cecilia Ann Rollins. Caleb Trevion Rose. Kalia Treviana Rose. Jamariana Rosemond. George Daniel Rao. Rosemary Kipping Rumchak. Lily Catherine Runyon. Karen Sophia Sanchez Perez. Oscar Sanchez Tapia. Brianna Angela Sanders. August Bertram Sargent. Please hold your applause. Thank you. Carlos Javon Saxon Jr. Caleb Ryan Scarpetta. Sierra Nicole Skates. Austin John Schulte. Erica Catherine Zaria Scott. Ariana Nicole Smith. Simone Brianna Scott. Sierra Rhiannon Selfridge. Preston Wayne Shepard. Kyre Avens Shepard. Abigail Elizabeth Sherman in absentia. Mira Ann Shirley. Donica Catherine Simpson. Allie Elizabeth Sinclair. Amari Kiera Singleton. Kali Joseph Stephen Smalls. Ariana Zanaya Smith. Azaria Sequoia Smith. Malik Elijah Smith. Samuel Fleming Smith. Sky Christopher Sneed. Ansley Kate Sauer. Nicholas Bryce Souter. Tatiana Isley Spencer. Jessica Avery Spitzer. Nakaira Ty Stewart. Cameron Howard Struther. Aiden Keene Sturgeon. Janae Charisse Sullivan. Luke David Schwartzmiller. Thomas Clark Tapia, Jr. Jao Antonio Batista Tavares Arahu, in absentia. Christy Leanne Taylor. Sally Clayton Taylor. Melvina S. Thomas Cohen. Isaiah Tariq Thompson. Sarah Marie Thompson. Kylie Elise Tillman. Pravir Tawari. Kylie Ann Tobin. Carol Jimena Robello. Robello. Diego Alejandro Torres Garcia. Andrew John Tothero. Jasmine Estelle Turner, in absentia. Jonathan David Upton, Juanita Uribe, Marquise Deshawn Yutzi, Sam Vilmokumar Vadalia, Ashlyn Noel Vale, Camilla Valencia Lopez, Anaya Brianna Valentine, Charles Allen Van Hook, Matthew Robert Vanna Jr., Samantha Lee Van Dale, Maria Elena Vega, Pavan Sai Srivasav Valanki, Grace Jamie Verano, Vanessa V. Vu, Anthony Tyree Walker, Bennett Cooper Walsh, Kaylee Hannah Walton, Renee Wang, Sean Joshua Wardell, Dylan Riley Wargo, Carter Ann Watson, Catherine Elizabeth Watson, Maxwell Charles Watt, Liberty Arizona Watts, Michael Robert Wells, Adam Cooper Williams, Julian Sean Williams, Keziah Nicole Lene Williams, Nairiana Kenyara Williams, Tylia Kanara Marie Williams in absentia, Aiden James Wilson, Catherine Elizabeth Wilson, Deja Janae Wilson, Trevon Mikkel Wilson, Aman Sharif Workman, Tate Thomas Workman, Cameron Douglas Wright, Bashal Diamante Wright, Jacob Harrison Wright, Andrew Young, Tony Nicole Yergin, Alexis Tiaja Young, Araya Nevea Young, Courtney Jemiah Young, Jaden Xavier Young, Jayla Amaya Young, Sky Lachey Zimmerman, Ina Catherine Ward, Daniel Vallada in absentia. You may now give your applause to our graduates.
Parents, this is definitely a special occasion, but we still have one more thing to do. If I can have your attention. Parents, I share with you the great joy that you feel, that you definitely must feel, as your child accomplishes this milestone, high school graduation. Thank you for all of your support. The school cannot do it alone, and we appreciate you. To Dr. Gibson and the administrative team, I thank you for your hard work and dedication to your students. And to the faculty and staff, I thank you for the contributions that you have made to the success of these students. Our board has been recognized, but I'd like to recognize them again. Thank you for all of the support that they offer all of our schools throughout our entire school district. Now this is the good part. To the graduating seniors, congratulations. I wish you well as you complete this milestone and begin the next phase of life. Will the graduating class of 2024 please stand? You have completed the requirements for a high school diploma as prescribed by the State Department of Education. Therefore, by the authority vested in me and also by the boards of trustees for the School District of Greenville County, I now declare you 2024 graduates of J.L. Mann. You may move your tassels. Be well.
This concludes our ceremony. Guests, please remain seated. At this time, we will dismiss our school board members and our administration. Graduates sitting on the floor area, please follow the directions of your junior marshal to exit the floor. They will dismiss you one row at a time, and you may leave behind me through section 108.